So you've been out on the dating scene for months now, and it's felt like an eternity since you actually met someone that you really like. Then one night, it finally happens. You have that chemistry with them, and you're hooked. Then, of course, after you felt yourself really falling for them, it happens again. You've been ghosted. Why is it that the one person that you're actually into doesn't reciprocate? I'm April Davis, matchmaker and dating coach at LUMA Luxury Matchmaking, and today we're going to cover 4 reasons why someone disappears. Number 1, they're not what you imagined. I have a friend that is constantly being told by guys that she would be the perfect woman for them. In their mind, she encompasses all the things that they want in a woman. She's outdoorsy, she loves to fish, and she even has her own boat. They start to assume, probably incorrectly, that she's the perfect catch. The problem with that is that just because she's ideal on paper doesn't necessarily translate to that she would be great in a long-term relationship with them, or that she's looking for someone like them. To make that jump from having things in common or great characteristics to being soulmates is quite the leap and can be precarious. She has to reciprocate those feelings and appreciate what he's bringing to the table. She has to choose him and decide that she in fact wants the relationship as well. Without that mutual appreciation, there's nothing. We have our clients write out a list of 3 needs, 3 wants, 3 nice to haves, and 3 deal breakers. If you do this, you're creating a plan in advance that you should keep when you meet people. That way you know if someone doesn't meet your needs or deal breakers, then you don't need to sit there and overanalyze and dissect them. You know that if they don't fit your list, then you should walk away. It doesn't matter if they check all the boxes on your list, how attractive you think they are, or how deep the connection is. You know that you should walk away if they don't. No exceptions. Number 2, you try to go too fast. At the beginning of a relationship, you both are moving at different speeds. Your past experiences have shaped who you are and your ideas on dating. Oftentimes, I see one person who's already going 30 miles per hour when they meet someone they really like. They are ready for a relationship, and when they meet someone they like, they just are too eager to establish it, and they rush through the stages of courtship and creating that deep connection. So they would have too high of expectations of the other person. It's important to remember that it takes a while to get a relationship on cruise control. At the beginning of a relationship, when you're just getting to know each other, you haven't earned that priority in their life yet, and they haven't in yours either. If you give it to them before they've earned it, then they just won't appreciate it. Number 3, they're unavailable. If someone tells you that they don't want a relationship, they're not lying to you, and you're not going to change their mind. If someone isn't over their ex, you're not going to help them get over it. Now, sometimes it can be fun and exciting to date someone unavailable, but you need to be honest with yourself if you truly want a relationship and long-term happiness versus short-term gratification with someone who sees you as just temporary. Number 4, you've lowered your standards. Almost everyone has their standards when they're sitting across the table from me and I'm interviewing them about who they're looking for in a match. But the second they meet someone they really like, those standards go right out the window. I've seen people bend over backwards trying to woo the person they really want. This is exactly the time when you should be upholding your standards, because that's what makes you more desirable and attractive to them. When you uphold your standards, this communicates to them that anything less is unacceptable, and they had better step up their game around you. Nobody wants someone that's too easy and chases them. We naturally want the elusive, mysterious ones that we can't have. In conclusion, if you get anything from this video, you should know that there's no amount of effort that you can make with the wrong person that will make you happy. What other questions do you have for me that I can make a video about? Leave them in the comments below. Did you like this video? If so, subscribe and click the little thumbs up button at the bottom. Thanks much and see you next time.